Hello, my name is Vladimir Tatabayev, and today we're going to talk about the Discover It student credit card. Stick around to learn more. Great, you stuck around. First, we're going to talk about perks and benefits, requirements, and then finally we're going to break this video down into my overall thoughts. The timeline below will have every single section attached. All right, let's dive into it. Let's talk about the perks and benefits of the Discover It student card. Firstly, you're going to get 5% cash back on rotating categories. That includes things like Amazon, PayPal, restaurants, groceries, gas. I'm going to list the entire thing right here, but it's quarterly based. So, every 3 months you're going to have a different category or a series of different categories. In July, currently, we have restaurants, and I believe it's PayPal as well. So 5% on that. Now, the drawback here is the 5% back is capped, right? So it's up to $1,500 in spend, meaning the max you could get in cash back per quarter is 5% of $1,500, which is going to equate to, I believe, $75 cash back per quarter. Obviously, that equates to $300 annually. So you max out at the $300 cash back annually, but outside categories and miscellaneous spending, you still get 1% cash back, and that is not capped off, which is good. So again, let's say like right now, it's 5% cash back on restaurants. I spend money in restaurants, I get the 5% cash back, but then I spend money on groceries, which is a different quarter. I get 1% on the groceries, and that isn't capped, but the restaurants will be capped. A little bit of a drawback, but still a really amazing perk when you consider this card has a $0 annual fee. So 5% cash back on rotating categories. In addition to the 5% cash back on rotating categories, you're also going to get a annual match for your first year of opening the card. So what does this mean? Let's say you maxed out your 5% cash back for the year. So you had $300 cash back for the year. At the end of the year, in a statement credit or in cash back, you'll also receive that $300 cash back match, which is a really great perk, again, when you consider that this is, a free card and there's zero annual fee on this. So you could really maximize your rewards here if you really push it to the limits here. Okay, as a side note here, there is a referral bonus once in a while. At the current moment, there isn't one. I'm going to put a link down below, but it's not going to be a referral bonus. If I do find a referral bonus available, I will attach it to the link below, but usually the referral bonus is $50 to $100, which is a really good bonus. So on top of your $0 annual fee, you'll get that $50 to $100. But again, that's kind of cyclic, and Discover only releases that during certain periods of time. Oftentimes they release it in the fall when school starts. So if it does come out, I'll update the link below, and you might be able to get that referral code. Otherwise, I would recommend looking online and seeing if you could find a referral code and get that $50 to $100 bonus on top of the other perks mentioned. What are the requirements to apply to this great credit card? Let's talk about it. Firstly, you're going to need some kind of income, right? I don't recommend opening a credit card if you don't have income. So at the time when I applied, I put a $7,000 income and got accepted. Second, you don't need credit score, which is one of the perks of this card. So if you're a student, it's most likely or highly probable that you don't have credit scores. Now, if you don't have a credit score, don't worry. It's not required to apply for this credit card. Okay. Additionally, there's a $0 annual fee. So no annual fee, which makes this even easier to apply for. Also, you do have to be a student. So if you're somebody who's trying to build up their credit score and you're a little bit older and you're not in school, sorry, you're not going to be able to qualify. You need some kind of verification for the university or college you go to, and typically that's done through email verification with your college email. So pretty much a pretty simple list, right? Again, you need income, no credit score, $0 annual fee, and finally, you need to be a student. So what are my overall thoughts on the card? Okay, whenever somebody asks me, hey, what do you recommend I do as my first credit card? This is always my go-to, especially if you're a student. This is a freebie. This is one of the best cards you could get with no annual fee, with no credit checks, and I love this card a lot. Firstly, the customer service, which a lot of people don't mention on Discover, is really good. They're quick to answer their phone and they're quick to resolve. Another benefit is this card, people understand that this is a student card, so Discover is a lot more forgiving with late fees and missed payments because they know that you're learning and it's part of the process. Okay. Additionally, another topic that people don't mention is that once you graduate college, this just becomes the regular Discover It cashback card, right? And the credit limit grows substantially as you mature within your credit score and within your length of ownership. So when I opened this card, I had a $7,000 income. Obviously, that income grew as I graduated college and started going to graduate school and things like that. And so did my credit score. Right now, you could see my credit limit isn't $500, but it's around $16,000, or it might be around $15,000, excuse me. So my credit score is around $15,000, which is a big increase from $500. So it does increase over time, and it does evolve into, the adult version of the credit card, just the classic Discover It card, and doesn't get canceled. Additionally, the UI UX, from a software perspective, is simple, clean, concise, and it's easy to navigate. I think a lot of these banks and credit cards underestimate the power of a good UI or user interface. The apps and the website is clean and you know exactly what to do. Companies like Bank of America and Citi are decades behind when it comes to this kind of stuff, and their UI or their interface looks absolutely atrocious. So Discover, definitely a thumbs up for me on the UI aspect, the customer service aspect, and just the general package overall. So yes, I approve this card and I highly recommend it if it's your first card and you are a student. Okay, I tried to keep this video short and sweet. That's pretty much all I have for you guys. I put the link down below to apply if you're interested. But again, if I don't have a referral link down below, I highly recommend you go find one online or wait to the time where a referral link is available to get a cashback bonus for $50 to $100. Thanks for sticking around. Like and subscribe below, and I will see you on the next credit card review. Bye.